Now, first of all, congratulations to Wright State. Obviously, they earned a tough, hard-fought win tonight, and obviously going through a competitive league, and they won the league, right? But my first thoughts are with our seniors, and that's Vance and Jake, who have done an exceptional job from the time that they stepped on our campus and representing Milwaukee the right way. Vance has been here for 2 years, and to see his growth and development is, and the way that he's turned out is really encouraging to me. And I'm, so proud of the way and the person that he's become. And his growth is still, we're still working on that side of it, and I know it's going to get even better and better. But look forward to, his future. And with Jake, Jake has been exemplary in who he is, his character, what he represents. From the first day that he stepped on campus here, he was our team captain, one of our team captains. But from day one, there was no one who worked any harder than him. And so proud to say that not only with Jake, but with Vance, to have the opportunity, or have had the opportunity to coach them. And we're going to miss those two guys because they were, vital to, what we're trying to do here. And we're building a really good foundation. You don't see it in the numbers right now, but you can see it in the character of our kids and how hard they work. And I know sooner than later, those numbers will show for us. Tonight was a hard-fought battle, and I give our guys credit for, fighting when we were down 11 or 10 and fighting to take the lead. And, we just needed a couple more plays that we needed to make in order to win tonight. But proud of all of our guys, every single one of them, from the guys who suited up to our guys who are sitting out. And, the thing that I talk to them about is, I think the cliche term is, we got to do things to get better. But for me, I want to do things to get great. And I don't want anyone in our program to think about average goals. I want every single one of our guys, our coaches, our players, our staff, from trainers to strength coach, I want them to think about being great and doing things to be great. And I didn't take this job to be average. And so I take full responsibility for where, it's at today, but I don't see it as a failure. I see it as learning experience for us to get to get better and get great and move in the right direction. Well, I think anytime you have someone who shoots the ball as well as Jake does, and they're doing that to him, and whether it's face guarding or trying to not deny him catches, I think the thing that you do is you try to get him moving, and you try to set a number of screens for him. So I thought we did a decent job of getting him moving and cutting. He had some opportunities where he could have curled off some of the screens. And I think, in his pursuit, for 1,000 points, not that he's selfish, I just think that, that was probably on his mind as well. Let me get this 3 points out of the way quickly. So I think he put a lot of pressure on himself that way. But, we did try to get him moving and cutting and trying to set a lot of screens for him. And that's the way our offense is anyway. So it wasn't anything that we did new, for him. It was something that we always do. Not sweet at all, but definitely bitter because, we had the ball in our hands with an opportunity to win. And unfortunately, we turned the ball over and, didn't get a shot up on the goal. So it's always crushing and hard to take when, you don't finish out a game like this, when you, like you said, you crawl back in it. You're trying to do everything you can to hold on to a lead and or take the lead and keep it and win. So it's definitely bitter. And, the other thing about that is some people say it's, whether it's a season or a game to forget. I don't want to forget our season. I don't want to forget this game, because as soon as I forget is the minute that I start relaxing and our team starts relaxing. We're going to remember every single minute that we stepped on this court. Well, I think if you look at the history of our team since I've been here, we were 2-2 going against them in my tenure here. We swept them last year, lost to them in the semifinals last year. Our game in Dayton earlier this year, we were down 2 with a chance to win the game. Here, it's the same. We match up extremely well with them. All of our there's never been a high-scoring game that we've been a part of, either side. So we matched up really well with them tonight, and they just had an extra point, more points than we did.